His Excellency Mr. Wolfgang Schmidt, State Secretary His Excellency Dr. Nicholas Hill from Ministry of Culture, the Dean and other colleagues from the Consular Corps, Dr. Kupke, Director of the Museum, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar, Guten Abend. A very, very warm welcome to you all. I'm happy that you have all graciously accepted our invitation and joined us in the celebrations of 63rd Republic Day of India. 26th January is the most important date in the history of young India, as we adopted our constitution on this day in 1950 to become a sovereign, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. India is proud of her democratic credentials, even as we cherish the ideals of our freedom fighters and realize their dreams to uphold the most important democratic principle, that of people's power. Last year, India witnessed the people's power when her citizens organized protests in various parts of the country in a peaceful and non-violent manner. India celebrates the core principle of unity in diversity with enthusiasm and patriotic fervor through her culture, traditions, cuisine, languages, and sport. In the last 60 years, the ancient civilization, but a young nation, that is India, is growing and emerging as an Asian power with democratic, multicultural, multi-ethnic, multilingual, and multi-religious values. I'm sure you will agree with me that India's time has come on the world's stage, where she is recognized for these cherished values, ideals, and goals. In today's world, which is a global village, no country can exist in isolation or independent of the others. Events happening in Europe have a definite impact on us, and the mutual effect is felt by other countries as well. In these difficult times, it is important to remember and cherish relations with friendly countries such as Germany. India's largest trading partner in Europe happens to be Germany, with whom our relations started in the 1950s and intensified in the 1990s. Rapid growth in bilateral ties, especially with a focus on trade and economic relations, has resulted in raising the level of friendly relations to that of strategic partnership in 2001. In the recent years, India's growth has generated substantial interest in Germany, even as new possibilities open up for long-term investments in trade and economic relations, and also diversify into other sectors such as education, science and technology, and people-to-people contacts. Recognizing the significance of this close cooperation, and in celebration of the 60th anniversary of diplomatic relations between India and Germany, India has remained in the consciousness of people of Germany, even as Germany remains in the consciousness of the people of India. Some successful events of the German year in India, including the Elbe-Yamuna River project under the title Urban Spaces, Infinite Opportunities, have brought Germany that much closer to the Indian people. As you all know, the biennial India Week since 2007 has grown to be hugely successful and popular among the people of Hamburg, as witnessed in October 2011. In this context, let us recall the historic ties between India and Hamburg, which go back to the years even before our independence, as in the 1930s, there was a trade representative office in Hamburg, which reported to the then High Commission for India in London, still under the British rule. Commercial reports on trade matters were sent from Hamburg to London. Our national anthem, as you know, was first set to tune in the 1940s in Hotel Atlantic, which also had hosted the national poet Rabindranath Tagore during his visits to Hamburg. These strong foundations have helped us build a strong tower of friendship. Looking into the future, I'm happy to say that this year, once again, we'll witness several India-related events, starting from India being the partner country at the 823rd birthday celebrations of the Port of Hamburg. This also happens to be the inaugural event for the Days of India Connecting Cultures. Celebrations will continue from May 2012 to March 2013 in several cities in Germany. These events, showcasing India's deep-rooted culture and traditions, will naturally contribute to increase in trade and economic relations and tourism. Bilateral trade between India and Germany from January to November 2011 was Euro 16.7 billion. The trade figures for northern states of Germany are Euro 2.8 billion, and trade with the city of Hamburg is little over Euro 1 billion. While our leaders have agreed that bilateral trade will reach the figure of Euro 20 billion this year, there is immense potential to tap into to develop better economic cooperation. It is public knowledge that Germany has decided to phase out nuclear energy by the year 2020 and plans to look ahead to the future of renewables. India, as a developing economy, has a huge demand for energy and is looking at a basket of energy resources. Hamburg has tremendous opportunities in front of her to develop these renewable sources through high technology, not only for Germany but for other partner countries such as India. The Hamburg-based specialized clusters of renewable energy, civil aviation and maritime industry sector can play a major role in India's infrastructural development. While India has placed a huge order worth Euro 22 billion with Airbus and the presence of Indian companies such as Suzlon Energy in Hamburg strengthen our cooperation in civil aviation and wind energy sector, there is considerable potential to tap into in maritime sector, where India and Hamburg can collaborate to develop ports, container terminals and logistics. Thus, the future of India-Hamburg relations look optimistic and full of promises. I am positive that this will lead to a comprehensive partnership in several areas of cooperation to take our relations forward. I wish to convey my heartfelt thanks to His Excellency Mr. Wolfgang Schmidt, State Secretary, and Dr. Nicholas Hill, the Dean and the colleagues from the Consular Corps, Dr. Kupke, and other dignitaries for joining us this evening in our celebrations. Thank you all very much.